The power of words, understanding GPT's magic. Words have incredible power. They convey information, tell stories, and inspire emotions. Imagine a tool that could understand and generate human-like text with remarkable accuracy. This is the power of GPT, a large language model developed by Google. By understanding how GPT works, we can unlock its potential and harness its capabilities for countless applications. This chapter delves into the inner workings of GPT, demystifying the process of text generation. We'll explore the fundamental concepts that drive this technology, empowering you to use it effectively and responsibly. Join us on this exciting journey as we unravel the mysteries behind GPT and discover the transformative impact it has on our world. Breaking down language tokenization in GPT. At its core, GPT works with text, but before it can process language, it needs to break it down into smaller, more manageable units. This is where tokenization comes in. Imagine cutting a sentence into individual words and punctuation marks. That's essentially what tokenization does. It divides text into these basic building blocks called tokens, which GPT can then understand and process. For example, the sentence "GPT is amazing" would be tokenized into the following units. GPT is amazing. Each token represents a distinct element of the original text. This process of tokenization is crucial because it allows GPT to represent language numerically. By converting words and punctuation into numerical data, GPT can then leverage mathematical operations to analyze and generate text. Building blocks of meaning. Encoding context. Tokenization provides GPT with the raw materials of language, but true understanding requires more than just individual words. It demands an understanding of context. Think about the word bank. It could refer to a financial institution or the edge of a river. The meaning changes depending on the surrounding words. GPT captures this contextual information through a powerful mechanism called a transformer. Imagine a network of interconnected nodes, each representing a word in a sentence. The transformer allows these nodes to communicate with each other, sharing information about their relationships and dependencies. This process, known as attention, enables GPT to weigh the importance of different words in relation to others, ultimately deciphering the intended meaning. By encoding context, GPT moves beyond simple word recognition and delves into the realm of semantic understanding, a crucial step in generating coherent and meaningful text. Predicting the future, auto-regressive modeling. With tokens representing words and context encoded, GPT embarks on its primary task, generating text. It achieves this through a process called auto-regressive modeling, essentially predicting the next word in a sequence based on the preceding words. Imagine reading a book one word at a time. As you progress, you develop an expectation of what word might come next based on the story so far. GPT operates similarly. It has been trained on a massive data set of text and has learned the statistical probabilities of words following one another. Given a starting prompt, GPT predicts the most likely word to follow. It then feeds this prediction back into the model, using the newly generated word to predict the next one, and so on. This iterative process continues word by word until a complete text is generated. Through auto-regressive modeling, GPT leverages its vast knowledge of language patterns to create coherent and contextually relevant text. Shaping the narrative, sampling and temperature. While GPT excels at predicting the most likely next word, it doesn't always choose the most predictable path. This is where sampling and temperature come in, introducing an element of randomness and creativity into the text generation process. Think of sampling as rolling a dice. Each face represents a possible next word, with the probability of each word determined by the model's predictions. A higher temperature setting is like using a dice with more sides. It increases the likelihood of selecting less probable but potentially more interesting or surprising words. Conversely, a lower temperature setting favors more predictable and conventional word choices. This control over temperature allows users to fine-tune the creativity and diversity of GPT's output. By adjusting the temperature, we can guide GPT towards generating text that is either more conservative and predictable or more adventurous and unexpected. A conversation with AI. Interacting with GPT is like having a conversation with a highly advanced language model. The key lies in crafting effective prompts that provide GPT with the necessary context and guidance to generate the desired output. Think of a prompt as a starting point for a story. A well-crafted prompt is clear, concise, and provides enough information for GPT to understand your intent. For example, instead of simply asking, "Write a poem," you could provide a more specific prompt like "Write a sonnet about the beauty of nature." Once GPT generates a response, don't be afraid to iterate. You can provide feedback, ask clarifying questions, or even edit the generated text to steer GPT in a particular direction. Treat it as a collaborative process, refining the output through an ongoing dialogue. By mastering the art of prompt engineering and engaging in an iterative process, we can unlock GPT's full potential and generate truly remarkable text. Section 7. Unleashing Creativity, GPT in Action. Section 8. Transforming Industries, GPT in the Real World. Section 9. The journey continues, exploring the potential of GPT.